I was wondering, since I'd seen many pop-ups for Maple County, but I saw that it was 80 Robux. And I was wondering, is it worth it? Because I'd play lots of ERLC. I literally have the best car in the game for ERLC and have a ton of hours on the game. So, is Maple County worth it at all to get? I think the intro to the game is really good, since you never really see an intro like this. The menu screen is also really good for when you join the game. First off, from the spawn, as you can see, the game is really detailed, which I really like. I really like the car menu too, where you can buy the car. I think the analytics are really good on it. I also really like and find this interesting, how you can actually stop and start your car. I also like how it takes a second for it to start like in real life. As you can see, I really like this feature. I know emergency response is slowly doing this, but they have the brake lights on the car, which you don't really see really at all in any games. But I don't really like how the meshes of the car are made. I feel like they're kind of made kind of weak in a way. I really like how you can kind of drift in a way when you get out of control. But I find that the braking super fast and the acceleration super fast isn't like annoying, but I don't really like how it's not that realistic that much. Like, I know emergency response doesn't have the best braking, but it's still somewhat more realistic in a way. Now I'm gonna show you my most favorite part of the game, which is the phone. It has a ton of apps, which is really cool. But my most favorite part is the SOS operator, aka the 911. It's really cool because it's like an AI system where you contact the police, fire, or EMS. As you can see though, the police actually respond really fast. I don't know if it was just this incident, but people in this game are really fast at responding. Another cool feature is the car app, where you can lock, start, and report your car as stolen. Now I'm going to show you how to switch teams. It's actually quite simple. First you select the job icon, then you select which team you want to join, then you put in your code or call sign. Then you select all your avatar items or clothing or accessories that you would want to use for the fire team. Then you spawn in this weird bedroom area with these almost like childlike beds that are fire trucks. Then you go out to the vehicle spawn, which is actually pretty cool, where you can spawn your vehicle and grab equipment. I know that I said that the vehicles weren't that good before, but these fire trucks are actually really cool. You can get equipment out of the physical vehicle, basically, by opening up the compartments. Now, I'm going to go to a fire, but I don't know how to activate the lights, as I show later on in the video. I don't really understand at all how to turn them on. Okay, so I got to the fire, but I also don't know how to use the hose, which is bad. But I'm going to use a fire extinguisher to try to put this out. Okay, so now I clearly found out that the fire extinguisher didn't work. So I'm gonna go on the roof now and kind of just see what happens. But it turns out you actually catch on fire, which is probably my fault because I didn't put on the firefighter suit. As you can see, I tried to use a fire extinguisher to put the fire on myself out. But as you can see on the left, on the checklist box, there are a ton of cool things that you can try to do when you become on the firefighter team if you ever do decide to get the game. Okay, so it's the same deal to join the police team with the call sign and everything through the phone app. But also it's the same for the accessories and everything, which is kind of nice because then it's like the same catalog which you are used to. Okay, so that is where you get the items from that little person there. But there are also a ton of cool items like a taser, pepper spray, a gun, handcuffs, and a ton of other cool items that you can get. Okay, so now I am going to actually try to get my car now and try to figure out how the lights work. And as you can see, I didn't really find anything that would help me at all. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the tutorial hub, which also didn't really help either, sadly. Okay, so as you can see, I went to this basically emergency call, and I didn't really find anything. And I didn't really know what else to make the video on, so this is my final answer. Personally, I don't think 80 Robux is worth the price of the game, but I do think if it ever becomes free, it's worth it to give it a try, at least. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video enjoyable and also very helpful. Please subscribe and have a nice day.